G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Regular Bloke Motorcycle Reviews, and what the hell have we got here? That's a 2016 Africa Twin, so CRF 1000L. I tell you what, it's looking the bloody part, that's for sure. Alright, rightio, so first things first, I'm just a regular bloke. I'm an average rider. This is not going to be a review, the whole specs and all the bits and pieces. There are plenty of those already done and have been done for bloody years. So what you're going to get out of this is me just riding this around. So we're out here at what I call the proving grounds. It's just near my place, and what I'm going to do out here is just ride this bike around, first gear, maybe second gear. It's been raining heaps out here and it's just very slippy, so this is going to be the technical part of it. We'll then take it out into some traffic. We'll take it on some roads, windy roads, or semi roads, maybe a highway, and then some dirt road, long straight dirt roads, and just see how it performs from my point of view, being a regular bloke. And I normally ride a DR650, so riding something like this I'm not very familiar with. So it'll be interesting to see my thoughts on how this big, heavy bike, so it's 230 kilograms, and that's a whole lot heavier than what I'm used to. My DR650 is 165 kilograms, so moving up to, that's at like 70 kilos extra. Now this is the parallel twin, it's a 1000cc. Like I said, I'm not getting technical because you'd go 998 or some bloody cc bullshit. It's got all the wizardries, and I'm not getting into all that kind of bullshit. It's basically a big bike. I want to see how it would handle in stuff that I would normally ride. So I'm not going to go any more about it. I'm going to say thanks to Darcy. Darcy has lent me this bike to do this. He was really interested in seeing what I thought about it. Straight up, this bike looks like it's ready for bloody business. I really like the look of it. It's yeah, a nice looking bloody bike. All right, let's get on it. And actually, I'll just bloody tell you first, 21-inch front tyre, 18-inch rear tyre, chain driven. It's got 18.8 litre tank. That's plenty of bloody juice. Like I said, it was a parallel. So being a parallel, the weight is very centered and down low, which helps with a big heavy bike, and we'll find that out soon enough. That's it. I'm not going to go into any more bloody bullshit. Let's just get out and ride it. Rightio guys, let's jump on the big girl. Turn her on, check out that display. Start her up. So obviously this is fuel injected, and compared to a DR, this is just really nice. Everything seems just smooth. Now the weight, while you're just sitting on it, I'm 6 foot tall, so I've got a little bit extra, but like the weight of it seems pretty good. All right, let's get going. No more mucking around. Ugh. So the first thing that stuffs me up is how obviously on the DR I don't have this stays still and the handlebars move, so that's always for me off-putting, but it doesn't take long to get used to it. Already had the back just step out there because it's so slimy. So we're just cruising around in first, and instantly this bike just feels well balanced. No qualms whatsoever. The only qualms that I've got at the moment is that it's not my bike, and that it's bloody slippy out here. And as you can see, I've already come around here once, and you can just see how it's already taken it up. All right, we'll get into second. Whoa, you just power and it just slips out. Hey, a little bit of, tiny little bit of air there. The gears are smooth, switching in and out between the two. Look at that, just straight up, straight over, lumpy lumpies, no worries. straight down, beautiful. I mean, you can't complain about that. Oop. And this doing this stuff around here is a really good indication for me, because it's technical stuff. We're only in first gear, so you're going slow. So yeah, at stages there, I've got to hold the weight when I do something wrong. Still in first, nobody coming, of course. Look at that. It just, like, I'm just puttering. It doesn't feel like it's gonna stall. I don't even know, what am I doing? 1 kilometre an hour. Just puttering, give it a kick, no worries. Up and over the whoopsie doozes. Look at that, brilliant. Power it on, step out the back. Oh, here you go, some big lumps, rocks. So what we'll do now, do a tight, get the bike around. I've got to then get around, not think about it too much. Get up, look at that. Love it. This bike, like, the weight is just, I don't know, feels perfectly balanced. Now that's to an average bike, remember? Like, I'm not worried about going, oh shit, I'm going to drop the bike, it's too heavy. I don't feel that at all. A little bit of speed up, some bloody knocks arounds, and yeah, sweet as. So come up here, up this bloody bit of a hill. Look at that. And I'm just taking that easy because I want to see the torque. I want to see if I, misjudge something and you let off the accelerator, is it going to come back on? Is it going to stall halfway up? And no, it's not. It's just doing it. It's saying, yeah, no worries, Mark. Whatever you tell me to do. I'm not feathering the clutch here at all. Hey, love it. So look, guys, I don't know what much more I can do without boring the shit out of you, because I'm having a bit of fun in doing this. So what we might do is head to a different location. Rightio, guys, so what I'm doing now is some of you guys will be familiar with this. This is the maintenance track for these big power lines. Oh shit, wow, that's nuts. That started a fishtail because I put on too much bloody power. So yeah, I just wanted to get it second, third, maybe up through here. I've just got to be careful because I know this track gets bloody washed out. Wow, yeah, wow, Jesus, this thing has got power to bloody go. Oh, it doesn't take much. That's crazy. Like, I know Max can get up here and you pull the power and I go, wow. But man, I can tell the difference between a DR650 power and the power that this bloody machine puts out. So in the standing up position, I think this kind of like suits me pretty good. I'm not sure whether I'd want bar risers to bring it up, being that I'm 6 foot. I'd have to ride it for a fair bit to work that out. So this is a 2016 and Darcy's put on a bash plate, B&B bash plate, the B&B radiator guards. Hey, lumpy lumpies. And so what am I in? Second. So I'm basically just staying in second. Oh, that's nice. All right, we're locking up the front and go. Oh man, they're just so easy. So what's that, third? Bloody beautiful. So far I'm really impressed with this bike, hey? Bloody idiots. Friggin' hell. So I was saying the bash plate, the radiator guard, and the arrow pipe, which I tell you what, that's a bloody nice sound coming out of that pipe, that's for sure. I don't know what it sounds like with the stock. If it's like most motorbikes, it'll be shit. I'm having some troubles with the bloody changing the gears because I got my MX boots on. Yeah, look at that. So now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to change. So in that section, the second, the third, the bike just feels absolutely planted, well balanced. So now we're on the tar. Got to make sure, I don't know how much dirt. Oh no, there's not too much dirt. We're going to take it through the twisties. Just see. I think he's got. Put that down. I think he's got the. What is it? Traction, motion, the stuff that Alistair had on his tractionator, motion, I don't know, you guys mostly know what I'm talking about. Nice front brake, brilliant. I remember Darcy saying that he reckoned the rear brake was pretty shit. Nice. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I like that. Yeah, look, you can ride all day, every day, doing stuff like that. If you're a sports bike rider, well, you know, hey, it's not going to be the same. I've got to be careful here. Alright guys, so I'll put that down. So I think that just hit 112 kilometers an hour, and I just got there with it before I even bloody well knew it. So, you know, sit on whatever speed you want. Obviously you got to be legal, but this bike's going to do whatever you want on the highway. I'll just slow down. I don't know what the mic's going to be like with this setup on this bike. So, you know, this, what are we doing? Look, that's, I mean, perfect. I mean, I don't know what more to say. It's really comfortable. Like, you could really pull some outback miles on this. Yeah, you could do highway miles if you wanted to. Oh, let's go down here, I reckon. It's a good little road, this one. You know what I'm going to do, guys? We're going to play a bit of music. We'll get some editing going on. So, as we all know, we do have to travel in traffic and go around bloody roundabouts and in between bits and pieces, so couldn't do a review without bringing it into the middle of Bendigo. See how it handles. Try and get into a bit of traffic. So I think the bike's got, 5,800 kilometres on it. I was saying in Man Cave Tuesday, I was saying that it was 2018. I don't know where the hell I got that. I looked at the compliance plate and it said 2016. I don't know how long Darcy's had it for. I presume he's got it from, he got it from brand new. So yeah, it's basically like a brand new friggin' machine to me. Quite happy just sitting here. I have no, like, the bike is well balanced. I've bloody, keep friggin' saying that, because that was my biggest thing with this bike, was how was I going to be able to handle the weight of it. But I don't have a problem at all. Oh, that's right, Bendigo down in the CBD, they've now changed it from 50 kilometres an hour down to 40 kilometres an hour. It's like, we're just making people stupid. You know, if you've got kids, hang on to their bloody hands, watch them. Because cars come through. This is what happens, is we just slowly reduce everything, and then people just go, well, I can just walk and look at my phone and cross the road, because cars have got plenty of time to stop. They're only going very slow. We're just making people dumber. It's like the reverse parking. You know, the car reverse parks for you. Really? If you can't reverse park, you shouldn't bloody be driving. No, I shouldn't say that. Some people have problems with necks and bits and pieces, but I think you should know how to do that. There you go, that's my little rant. All right. Here we are, we're in. What we might do, actually, because I've still got to go out on a big dirt road, get a bit of speed up on the dirt. But Elliott Brothers is near here, and hopefully Darcy's there working away. I want to pop in. Because he dropped this off on Sunday, so I've had it for a few days, but it's just been raining on and off, and so I'll let him know that I got the bloody bike. Of course I took the wrong bloody turn. Rightio, here we are at Elliott Brothers. See if I can be sneaky. I don't want to get him into trouble. Darcy! I was hoping you'd be here. Mate, that bike is absolute awesome.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Oh, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute brilliant.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with it.
I'll just turn this off. Audio guys, want to overtake a bloody truck? Look at this. No sweat! That's crazy good. Rightio guys, I've driven out of bloody Bendigo just to get onto some of these farm roads, just to give it a test at speed on these types of roads, just to get a bit of a feel for it. And I just thought, you haven't listened to it, so let's start her up. Just sounds so good, just sitting there idling. Really love the look of it, and let's give it a bit of a pop. Man, that sounds shit hot. Rightio, let's get on this dirt road. All right, guys, let's Have a bit of fun on here. This bike is just, I don't know, it's just bloody awesome. What are we in? 4th gear. That's the other thing about, oh, this isn't as bloody straight as I thought it was. The gears just seem to be, I don't know, they're in the right spot. It doesn't feel too tall, it doesn't feel too short. You don't, yeah, you can be in the wrong gear, but it's not totally bad. Got to be careful on some of these roads because they'll get clay tops and they get slippy, like what we've got here. Up on the pegs. Take it nice and easy. Oh yeah. Imagine hitting that at 100 k's coming around a bloody corner. Hey. Well, that's 100 k's, guys. And this bike just feels, put that down. This bike just feels great. You know, I'm not worried at all. I can feel that it's planted. It's not going to get out crazy on me. Get her into 6. That's the other thing. This thing's got 6 gears, obviously. And yeah, you're just cruising. I mean, this is, like they say, it's classed as an adventure tourer. And I tell you what, that's what this bike is in spades. Bloody love it. Hey! Well, there you go, guys. That is the review of the 2016 Honda bloody Africa Twin CRF 1000L. And I'll tell you what, I absolutely love this bike. I came into this thinking that the weight of the bike was going to be a real issue. And I tell you what, it hasn't been an issue at all. So, I mean, I don't know what other big bloody bikes are like, because that's the problem with me, is I haven't ridden all the different types. I've ridden Alistair's KTM 1090, but that was only on the road, so I didn't really get much of it. That was more about the power and the braking and all that. Braking on this bike is brilliant. It pulls you up when you want to bloody be pulled up. Riding it on the road is, I mean, this bike is bridging the gap between the DR650 and Harry the bloody C50 Boulevard for me. It's obviously, if you want to get into the real technical bits and pieces and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you are going to struggle with the bike. And that's what I was saying to Darcy, was that when this bike falls over, you've got to pick the bloody thing up. So if you get yourself into somewhere that, you know, you drop the bike, maybe the first time you can pick it up, the second time you might be bloody lucky, and I think after that you'd be done. Because normally when we're out into those places, we're getting stuffed out as it is anyway. So I think that's the only. But if you want a big bike, that's what you got to go with. You've got to go with that weight, because that's it. So I would buy the shit out of this bike myself, and I would recommend this bike to anybody who wants to do, like, if you want to go up to Birdsville, maybe do some side tracks off there. This is the bike to do it on. Like, this will eat up the miles, like on these big bloody farm roads and, you know, the outback roads, and obviously the highway stuff. I'm rambling now. I really am surprised with this bike. Yeah, crazy. Again, Darcy, mate, thanks heaps. That was bloody brilliant. I reckon this is the best bike I've ridden with what I do, because, like, obviously James's bloody XSR bloody 900. That thing was just an absolute weapon, crazy bike. But that's not the type of bike that I would ride. This is the bike that I would ride, definitely. Cool, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on. Now for a bit of bonus fun. Full of power. Darcy was saying he takes this thing on the single track and never has a bloody problem on it, and I bloody believe him. Bike just, I don't know, I don't want to say nimble, but this bike can be nimble. That's an oxymoron. This is not a nimble bike by any stretch of the imagination, but it behaves like one. Blowing me away. If this wasn't my bike, I could most probably go a little bit quicker, like I would on Max through this section, but I'm mindful it's not my bike, so there is no option for crashing, coming off, or doing anything too bloody silly on it. Yeah, man. Darcy, you've got a ripper of a bike. That was a big skid. And the bike stays well and truly in control. It's not like you can maneuver it, like you're sliding along, and you know, when you're sliding along, whoop, you don't have much, you know, you start to lose control, but you start to move it just to keep it where it should be going, and it's going there. And I think that it's the proof of a really good bike, you know, setup. Remember, I'm just an average bloke. I'm no expert at all this shit, but I don't know, this just feels like it's been made very, very well. Say the suspension feels getting into these little ruddy bits. The suspension is on the firm side. I don't think Darcy's actually done anything to the suspension. I'm pretty sure that it would be stock standard. And obviously there will be bloody settings that you can change it to suit. Like this is not coming through here on this big bike. You know, this isn't a single track, but I'm not worried at all. This bike is just going where I'm telling it to go. It's going through the bits and pieces. When I'm going to miss a corner and I'm locking up the back brake, I can still steer the bike to make sure that, you know, if I'm heading for a tree, I can steer away from the tree. Well, there you go. Bonus bloody footage out.